Australian rules football? In the US? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to USAFL.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at USAFL.com.
We're back here for the second half of this second round 2 game of the women's competition at the USAFL Western Regionals in Salem, Oregon. Just restarted this game, and we have a free kick for the Iron Maidens. The Iron Maidens are 2 behind, so 2 points, leading the Sacramento Suns yet to score. That's a nice kick up the field and mark to Carly Smolak. She's a long way from her usual full forward position in the goal square, so she now kicks the ball to the centre wing position. Mackenzie knocks the ball out for the Iron Maidens. Ball comes out the side. We have a bounce. She doesn't quite control the ball as it comes back to her and loses it. Now they're fighting for the ball on the ground, and we're going to get a ball up. So that was Leslie trying to bounce there for the Iron Maidens. Good to see her trying to do it. It didn't come off. Hopefully she just works it out at practice, and the next time it'll work better for her. Armstrong there trying to run onto the footy. She was the one bouncing the ball down the and running and carrying really well in the first half. Katie Clatt gets the footy, handballs over the top for the Sacramento Suns. The ball comes out towards the middle. Looks like Mackenzie again, who's been playing great footy today. Kicks the ball back up towards Smolak. Smolak can't take the mark. Ball comes to ground. Oh, the Suns player is tackled without the footy, and she's got a free kick. Mackenzie looked like she ran over the top of her too, and it's got come a little bit worse for wear. Both players are up, and that's good. Hartman now has the free kick for the Suns. She's going to kick the ball down the wing. Good contest right in front of us here. Ball comes to ground. Dessou picks the ball up, kicks the ball down the wing for the Iron Maidens. Number 9 picks it up for the Suns. He's tackled straight away. And she's been pinged for incorrect disposal. And number 7 here, Sarah McGowan, who played a great game in the first round game earlier today. Going to kick it long now. Smolak leads. She's got the best position, but it doesn't land in her hands. She tackles her son's opponent now. The ball's kicked off the ground in the congestion. Ball comes out the back where it's picked up by McGowan. She can't get the kick away. It's smothered. And we get a ball up. Ball tossed up, comes down to McGowan, gets the nice handball in the pack, right in the middle of the pack out there. Unfortunately, the Iron Maidens can't break free, and we get another ball up. So there's a lot of players around the footy here. Up he throws the ball up. Got a good contest in a ruck. Katie Clatt picks the footy up, kicks on her left foot, nice kick on the left. Ball right in front of the camera position here. The handball comes out the back for the Iron Maidens. Girls unable to pick it up. Handball comes out to Melissa Armstrong. She off again, takes a bounce. She goes to kick it. Umpire's called out of bounds, and we'll get a throw in. Ball tossed in now. The rucks go up at it. Ball gets punched down to the front. McGowan nicely takes the footy. Strong hands there. Kicks the ball down towards her half-forward line. The Suns intercept though and kick it ball back to the middle. The marks drop there. Ball comes back into the middle. It finds its way into the hands of Julie Marks, I think that was. She kicks the ball forward. ends up in the hands of Magellan, who does this kick off the side of the boot. And the umpire's called that to the right-hand side of the post. So we get a 1 point for the Iron Maidens, and they move on to 3 behinds, leading the Sacramento Suns yet to score. About 5 minutes into this second half. So pretty even contest. Clapp leads nicely. Nice kick out from full back. She kicks the ball up the wing. Armstrong intercepts. Oh, sorry, that's Mackenzie. Mackenzie intercepts. Handball misses her target, so she follows up. Well done, Mackenzie. Good play. Always follow your disposal. She can't get control again, though. This time it's Armstrong trying to run through the pack for the Iron Maidens. It ends up coming out to the Suns. Her kick is smothered. Armstrong's back in there. She gets a high tackle and it's been paid. So Mel Armstrong going to go back and take a free kick here. I wouldn't be surprised if she just takes off for a run. She loves to run and carry. Kicks the ball into the middle. It's not a great kick. Mackenzie winds up with the ball, but she's tackled straight away. Can't get a kick away. The Suns force the ball back towards their side of the ground. The ball's not really going anywhere at the moment, and we'll get a ball up. Ball tossed up in the air now. Magellan gets a handball out. Her teammate gets caught by the same tackler Magellan had, but it ends up in Magellan's hands again. She kicks the ball forward. And then the Suns intercept. She's tripped as she's tackled. Or has he paid that a correct tackle? I think the tackle was in the right spot and her hand slipped down a little bit, but probably was a very good tackle. And Carly Smolak is going to have a shot for goal here for the Iron Maidens. She's about 35 metres out of goal from goal. She's a pretty strong kick, so the distance shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if she's got the accuracy. Takes her time, walks in now, kicks it. She looks like she's got plenty of distance, but the accuracy is not there, and it drifts off to the right. She's kicked another behind. The Sacramento Suns girls feel that was on the full. The umpire has called it and waved the flag. Let's just see what the field umpire decides to do with this one. He really was out of position, the goal umpire there. He was in the middle of the goal, so he was not in the best position to call that, but they've stuck with that decision. So 4 behinds now to the Iron Maidens. The Sacramento Suns will kick in. She's got a free player out here in the back pocket. Doesn't find her though, and in fact it completely eludes her. And when it goes out of bounds from a kick in, that is regarded as out on the full. So it's a free kick for the Iron Maidens, but the players aren't really aware of it. Mel Armstrong in there quick to get the free. She kicks the ball back in towards the hot spot. It's been marked here by Robin Leslie. So Leslie is about 20 metres out on a pretty tight angle. She probably hasn't gone back far enough from the man on the mark here either, but she kicks over the top, and that one's gone to the right hand side of the goal post, and we get another behind. So the Iron Maidens move on to 5 behinds. The Suns still yet to score. Which way is she going to go with this kick? She kicks the ball back into the middle of the field. But it's marked by Armstrong. Playing a great game here for the Iron Maidens. She now kicks the ball back in towards the forward line. Small, that goes up, but she can't pull it down. She gets a nice handball out to Magellan. Magellan's kick is pulled as she kicks. Sorry, that's Magellan there. The ball ends up with Carly Smolak. She can't get a clear disposal, and then her teammate is tackled at the same time as she gets the ball, and we get another ball up. knocked out now by the Suns. We've got a kick off the ground. That is gone to the right-hand side of the goalpost. We get another point for the Iron Maidens. They've moved on to 6 behind straight now, so they've got the 6 efforts to get the same effort as kicking a goal. Katie Clatt kicks the ball out. Can she find a teammate? Armstrong comes in for the Iron Maidens. She intercepts, has the bounce straight away. Keep running, Melissa. Kicks the ball towards her full forward, but it's a little bit errant, and luckily it bounces before it goes out on the full. And we'll get a throw in here about 10 metres around from the Iron Maidens behind post. Ball gets thrown in. Gets tapped back towards the goal. Katie Clatt, the ball eludes her. It's kicked off the ground again by the Iron Maidens, and we've got another behind. So they've moved on to 7 behinds now. Clatt looks like she's going to kick in again for the Suns. She's a good kick of a footy, but she's also a good mark and probably almost needs to be the target. But she's done a nice long kick out to the outer side though, but it's intercept marked by the Iron Maiden. She gets up and plays on straight away. Kicks the ball back into the direction of Smolak, who's taken the mark. Carly Smolak will have a shot for goal. She's a little bit closer than our last shot, probably about 5 metres. Pretty much directly in front. Doesn't muck around. Has the shot for goal. I think she's actually done the same thing as last time and kicked it on the full. And no, they've given it a point. So 8 behinds now for the Iron Maidens. Cannot buy a goal. Ball comes in. Jess Estrada picks the footy up for the Iron Maidens. Gets the handball out. I think this might be Mackenzie. It is, and she's kicked the first goal for the Iron Maidens. Great bit of play there from Jess Estrada and Nicole Mackenzie, who again, both girls had a fantastic games in round 1 earlier today.
Nice work, Maidens!
So good work there for young Nikki. Good reward for effort. He's been a star in both games so far today. Golden Gate now, 1 goal, 8-14. Finally getting some reward on the scoreboard for effort. As the ball goes back in the middle, the tap from the Suns goes straight to Mel Armstrong. Mel kicks it down forward in towards the Estrada direction. McGallen, nice little tap on from Estrada to McGallen. McGallen kicks the ball forward, but it's marked on the last line of defence there by the Suns. They're going to kick the ball back in, but it goes straight to Jess Estrada. And she's going to run and take off. She runs away, gets around the player on the mark. Unfortunately, gets tackled as she goes to kick it, so her kick goes nowhere. Suns kick the ball off the ground. They do it a second time. It's working its way up to their half back line. They need to pick the ball up and get some run and carry going. But the ball's intercepted by the Iron Maidens. They kick it back towards the middle. The Suns again intercept. This time we get a nice little chip kick out, but it can't find their teammate. Good hands out the back. Nice handball again. Nikki McKenzie's got it. It's always dangerous when she's got the footy. She kicks the ball back down to her forward line. It eludes Carly Smolak. And again the Suns defend vigorously as they kick the ball out towards their half-back flank. It's going to come straight back though as the ball ends up in Mackenzie's hand. Nice little handball on the inside. Kick finally gets away. Smolak can't take the mark. The Suns fighting hard in here. She's tackled as she got the footy, and the umpire says no prior opportunity. We'll do a ball up. Smolak in the ruck for the Iron Maidens. The ball comes down. The Suns trying to work this out of there. I think that's been awarded as a throw, and the Suns will get the free kick to Amanda Mansaranis. Mansaranis plays on around the outside to handball to Katie Clatt. Clatt kicks the ball up to the half back line where Mel Armstrong intercepts for the Iron Maiden. She picks the footy up, kicks it back towards the forward pocket, and the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll get another throw in. Ball gets thrown in now. Nikki McKenzie kicks the ball off the ground and she's got some purchase on that one. She's got a team out there on her own in the middle of the ground. She dodges one and kicks it the other way. And she's pretty happy with herself. That is a nice goal. I think that's Julie Marks. Great bit of play there. Yeah, that was Julie Marks. A great goal from Julie. Great kick out of there for Nikki McKenzie to give Julie the opportunity. I'm pretty sure she meant it too. She knew Julie was out there. Knew she didn't have much time to gather the footy and kick it the normal way. So she just kicked it out of off the ground. It was bouncing off the ground and got some great purchase on it. Landed in the hands of Julie Marks, did a great balk and then put it straight through the middle for a goal for the Iron Maidens. So they've moved on to 2-8-20. Nicely in front of the Sacramento Suns now as Katie Klatt picks it up. Nice kick on her left foot. Definitely the best kick of either foot in women's footy that I've seen in the USAFL. Ball now on the half-forward flank for the Suns. Can they do something with it? Can they make something happen here? Ball is working its way out. They decide that's a throw. And a little bit of confusion about whose free kick it actually is, but it's going to go to the Iron Maidens. Kicks the ball now out, and the mark is intercepted by the Suns. That is Croker. Croker kicks the ball down, and her teammate is taking a nice mark here. She's getting a little slow to get up. That is Nugent.
I'm going to teach him how to kick a footy. But
Nugent now kicks the ball down the line. Can the Suns make something off this? Nikki McKenzie kicks the ball off the ground. What's the umpire call there? Has it gone out of bounds, or they've called a free kick for something? Ball gets kicked in now. And I think there's a mark there for the Iron Maidens. The ball comes across here to the loose player for the Iron Maidens. She runs the ball up, kicks the ball down the line. He's paid a free kick for a throw here, so I think it's going to go to the Suns. Oh, good contest there. Ball comes out to the Suns. They're trying to run it out of the half-back line. She gets tackled and gets a handball away just in time. Ball ends up on the ground. The Suns kick it back towards their forward line. They can't get a mark though. The ball gets knocked to the ground. Nikki McKenzie's in there. She battles hard for the Iron Maidens but can't get a clear disposal. Ball's not travelling far and looks like we're going to get a ball up. Ball thrown up. Carly Smolak ends up with it. She's tackled as she handballs away. McGowan kicks the ball down the line for the Iron Maidens. As they try to work the ball up towards their half-forward line. Jess Estrada here is first in line for the footy. She picks it up. Handballs on the inside. But her teammate is well tackled from Klatt. And she's had prior opportunity. So she's pinged for holding the footy. And Katie Klatt will Get another kick for the Suns. She's had plenty of them. Can she find a teammate? Get something happening for the Suns. Kicks it wide now. Doesn't find her teammate. Looks like that was Jess Estrada. She's done a little short kick into Magellan. Magellan kicks the ball down into the half-forward line, where the Suns intercept. Jess Estrada runs onto the loose ball. It eludes her. The ball comes back towards the middle, and there's the siren. And that's it for this round 2 game of the Western Regionals. That is another win for the the San Francisco Iron Maidens over the Sacramento Suns. Iron Maidens, I think that scoreboard is wrong. I believe they were 2 goals 8-20 to the Suns, who were unable to trouble the scorers. That's it for this round 2 game. Western Regionals Women's Division from Salem, Oregon. We'll be back with our next game in just a few minutes.